Yeah, I'm going here to show how we are connecting to Raspberry Pi for remote compiling on the Raspberry Pi of our C++ project. When we start up, I suppose it will wake up as shown here. Then I say open remote and then connect to host, and first time you have to write pi at and the IP address that pi has got on the network. So if we allow it here, it will connect, and I have installed the key for secure connection, so I don't need to use password any longer to get in touch with the remote, because the public key is installed on the Pi as well as on my computer here where the IDE is. So it's connected now, and I want to develop in a new project. So I first like to open the folder on the Pi. You can see here I'm in the user space home/Pi, and I have created on your SDHC card an app, and I open that up here. It should open. Okay. Sudden, now it is accessing it. So we can see here we are on the app, and we are on the remote as it is saying SSH. Then I have some projects already here. Now I want to define another project, so to have a folder for that, I first need here to create a folder, and it has to do with UART. So I just say UART test and return. Then I get this folder, and then I go up here in file and add that folder to workspace. So I have my add and then the UART test here, and then OK. Then it wakes up again, as you can see here, and now I'm in this workspace here, and then I want to use the easy C++ create product extension. So the extensions are for that, it is shown by this icon here, and then you can see actually it is installed. It needs to be installed on the Pi, and it is shown here SSH and the IP address. So it is this extension here I want to use to create a project with a nice structure. So back to the Explore view, then Control Shift P give access to a whole bunch of commands. Actually all commands you can use here in the IDE is shown here, and then you can see it comes up with create a C++ project. So I click on that, and next it is on a Linux, yes, and it has to be in this folder here, therefore this, and then it creates, you can see a main file here in this folder. So the whole structure is automatically given, and the task script is responsible for the compilation and executing or running, and the launch is for the debugger application. And the debugger is running on the Pi, and the compiler is running on the Pi. And this one, if we open it up, it relates to make, and make is connecting to the make file. So if I open the make file, then we can see the compiler is a G++, and some flags, and if everything is as it is on my Pi, then it is just possible here to build this Hello World project. So I click on the build, and now it compiles on the Pi, the code, the main here you can see, and the destination folder is shown here, bin and main, so here is my application. And then build run, and it is rebuilding, and then it is executing the code afterwards, and you can see here it is saying hello world or hello easy, and it is the main. And if you want to force a new to be sure, then you can go up here and delete it, right mouse button, and then delete permanently. Then you can be sure when you build a new one it will override the existing. So I have here, we can say, a template for getting a new project working, and that was the purpose of it. And as you saw, there was no need for any password any longer, as I have generated a key for secure communication over SSH, and you can see on the slides here the guide for how to make remote compile, how to create that key. Yeah. All